Daniel's Dread Tales is a show for grown-ups. It may contain adult language and adult themes. Please check the episode description for content warnings.
Last time on Eternal Lies. As Falk and Kane worked to distract a crowd of people with sharp objects, Gilworth and Kane set to work razing the village and doing away with its leadership. While the appearance and subsequent murmurs of a terrible new mouth on Collin's arm proved too much for JB to handle, the maw-marked detective kept things together enough to regroup with his companions just as a fiery explosion did away with the Dalal protomouth. During their hasty egress with rational thought thrown completely out the window, Reg enacted a desperate change to their escape plan, opening a portal into the blackest depths of outer space, and sacrificing himself in the process. Though the village was dealt with, the investigators now found themselves in the middle of the desert without guides. After making their way to a known oasis nearby, Frank set out on his own in search of aid, finding it just in time for his own sake. Out of the fire, but with the frying pan perilously close, Falk and Kearns took Collin back to Kaluli and reft the portion of his arm hosting a mouth from his body before making their mercifully uneventful way back to New York, having met with success over the mythos, at the cost of an arm and a reg. The die is cast, the pact is sealed, may God have mercy on our souls. It's Daniel's Dread Tales.
Things to do in New York, though.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a good place to start.
You arrive at the time you arranged to meet Miss Winston Rogers. There is another man standing in the room with her. Do you want to introduce what your character looks like, David?
He's kind of just standing off to the side of the room, looking at something in Winston Rogers' office. And he is a fairly tall man. Indeterminate age, with shoulder-length black hair, and is completely clean-shaven. One of the things that stands out about him is he's wearing a black suit and white gloves.
All right. And Miss Winston Rogers invites you all in and says, "Do come in, take a seat. I would like to hear of how your investigations went in North Africa."
Poorly.
I shudder. Visibly.
That said, I wouldn't say it was without merit, but as you have no doubt figured out by now, we lost Reg in the process.
Yes. Dare I ask what happened?
Better if you don't.
It's quite complicated.
Let's just say there isn't a body to bury.
Indeed.
Were you successful? Did you find this man you were looking for?
We did. We found heirs and managed to acquire some limited information from him. And
more questions.
And more questions, of course, but we also managed to stop a burgeoning branch of this cult from forming any further.
I guess technically we took out two mouths.
Yeah.
Collin waves his non-existent left hand.
Yeah,
My goodness!
also Collin lost his arm at the elbow. Yeah, that did happen.
Well, getting rid of these mouths costs an arm and a leg, and I got a discount, I guess.
Oh, God.
That comment made her visibly uncomfortable.
A little bit of a gallows humor here. We all cope in our different ways.
If it makes you feel any better, I think next time's my turn. Or JB's.
Does not make anyone feel better, Collin. Anyway, who the fuck is this guy?
New goon?
Oh my god.
I was hoping that we not lose anyone else. This is Dr. Smalls. He is an alienist that is acquainted with my organization. He is from... I'm sorry, I forgot. Where did you study, Dr. Smalls?
Yes, I studied at Miskatonic University.
Yeah, home of the fighting... Ah!
I was called in by Ms. Winston Rogers to assist with your investigation. It seems that my presence would be needed here more than was described. Question: How does the stump on Collin's arm look right now? Like, is it well bandaged? Like,
Healing at this point. Assuming this has been a couple days, I didn't get off the plane and go straight to the office.
That's
That
why
is-
I'm asking.
I get it. Clean bandages. Colin's looking after it because it would be real bad if he didn't.
Yeah.
Taking care of the bandages is helping him acclimate.
Would you all say that injuries of this nature are part and parcel for this investigation? Gesturing to Collin's truncated arm.
I'd say this was exceptional circumstances.
I'd say he was lucky to get away mostly intact.
Could have been worse. There was a mouth that was trying to bite me. It had to get
could've.
rid of it.
Been so much worse.
So, welcome to the team.
We could definitely use a shrink.
There used to be library cards, but sort of don't need those anymore.
That was really the reason that I brought the good doctor on board. I was thinking that they would not actually accompany you in the field originally, just provide you with a little bit of solace between your expeditions, but perhaps it would be better if he accompanied you.
I will say, when we need the most help is when we are in the field, psychologically or otherwise.
Yeah, more meat for the grinder.
Don't say that. I am trying to create a welcoming atmosphere here, and you guys are just
You
fine.
gained a little bit of a fatalistic outlook there.
I think my drive being bad luck, this is just the turn that it's taken. It's like, yeah, this is how it's going to go from now on.
I'm not sure if others noticed, but Kearns is high.
Oh,
I mean, that makes sense.
Kearns is high. Okay.
Kearns is high on morphines right now, so
Yeah, that tracks.
he's a little bit slow.
2 questions for the GM.
Okay.
Is this a smoking or non-smoking office? Like, are there ashtrays?
Yeah,
Around
there's
the office?
ashtrays. Yeah, there's
Okay.
ashtrays.
Cool.
30s, everything is smoking.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Most things.
Maybe Winston Rogers didn't want smoking. Like,
I guess.
know. And would you say that with a medicine score of 6, Dr. Smalls would have an inkling that Kearns is high as a kite?
I think so.
Not high as a kite, functioningly high. Just like, a little bit slow.
So high is like a medium-sized tree.
Kearns
Yeah.
thinks that they are at a level where they can function. Whether or not that is actually true is a different question. But
Fair enough.
Yeah, okay. Oh, right. This is the first time I've been back in a populated city since our adventure in Ethiopia. Do I have to do something to manage?
It's JB high too.
Oh, no.
No, but I've got a severe addiction to nectar, though, is the problem.
That's another question, yeah. Is JB showing signs of withdrawals at the moment?
well, let's see. Because JB only took it once. He did take a lot of it all at once, though.
Yeah, and I've been cold turkeying ever since.
I need you to make a stability test difficulty 5. Actually, no. Just 3. If you're ever, like, literally in front of Nectar, like you see it, it will be 5. But for right now, it's a difficulty 3 for you not to go out and try to get some Nectar, which is not super prominent in New York yet.
Okay. Well, I still failed, so
Oh shit.
Yay.
Okay.
fuck.
Okay, so you are also high on Nectar.
I found some. I went out and found some. Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
The nectar lasts for about 3 hours. Actually, it lasts 1d3 hours, so
So I'm probably like coming down about right now.
you're coming down.
Yeah.
You definitely felt the need to have sex. I don't know what you did. I'm not going to narrate what your character did, but you truly wanted to, like, I don't know if you have a gal or gentleman that you went to, or you've hired a professional, or anything like that. We don't need to get too deep into it, but yes.
If I may make a suggestion, did we not bump into each other in a sex store?
God, you did.
Okay, yeah.
I forgot about that.
Something happened. We're not going to talk about it.
No, we're not talking about it now.
Okay. So you guys are both on your drugs of choice and deliberately not looking at each other after you hooked up.
I'm not ashamed.
Okay. JB is maybe ashamed. I don't know. Or maybe not. I don't know.
JB's in a complicated state right now and doesn't want to get into it.
Yes. Thankfully, look, being on Nectar, bad news. But at least at this point, when you're not on mission, it's okay-ish. I need you to make a mark somewhere on your character sheet that you have taken Nectar twice now.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, I don't like the sound of that.
Yeah, you guys are really falling apart. Anyway, hey, Doc, you were looking at these people, and they are on some level of drugs.
So yeah, what everybody sees is Dr. Smalls, at some point, pulled out a small notebook out of their jacket and has started taking notes.
That's hilarious.
So like the camera pan would would see the notebook and what's being written down, and it'll be Mr. Falk, high, question mark, Kearns, dash, high on opiate, question mark.
Mm-hmm.
Because I don't assume that he would know that it was specifically morphine, but something
Yeah.
in that group of drugs.
Yeah.
Opioid addiction is currently raging in the United States,
Yes.
as in the 30s.
Yes. And now. But that's a
And-
separate thing.
Yeah.
It's going to get even worse after the war, actually.
Mm-hmm.
But Winston Rogers is sort of looking out the window now over the city and says, "You have had some victories over this cult that did these horrible things to my father and the world. I know you limited their nectar distribution in Europe and stopped this mouth here in North Africa, but it feels so large. From what I understand, nectar is even starting to appear on the streets of New York City."
JB conspicuously dodges eye contact with everyone in the...
JP, why did you just spin around in a circle?
I know that may be because the United States-based operation in Los Angeles is still functioning. And the police there are too corrupt to do anything about it.
Honestly, you'd think setting the place on fire would have done more to slow them down.
Hey, drop a tip to the police, tell them we're in Trammel's basement. Problem solved.
You know that's not how that would work, right?
Probably not.
All right, we're still wanted, aren't we?
Have you found the source of all this? This thing that they worship? Can you find it? Can it be stopped?
Well, the best lead we have is that it's in a mountain somewhere, and there's some sort of spell we gotta cast to reveal it, and the moon has to be... it's a whole deal. Anyway, Reg took that stuff with him.
Oh, did he? Did we actually lose all of our magic stuff with Reg?
If everything in the 3-mile radius was sucked into the black hole?
You lost some stuff, though. Remember, you left a lot of the books with Winston Rogers, we established.
Oh,
That
yeah,
is
we
true.
did.
Yeah, okay.
We did.
I was just going to say, like, most of the library was probably on the plane. Because that was a
Yes.
lot of books.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, yeah, I guess Winston Rogers has Trammel's Testament that she's been going
Yes.
over.
Yes.
And you guys have the huge pile of books that you stole from Trammel's cult.
Yeah.
He's probably very mad when he went up to his library later on. And it's like, honestly, it seems kind of unreasonable that they got so many books out of here. But let's not think about it too much. I have been looking at this book. It speaks of a black man, capital B, capital M.
Oh, yeah, near Lathertap.
Yes. I talked to a Professor Armitage up at Miskatonic. They told me about Nyarlathotep, and they're a prophet. Oh, that's not right.
Kay said
Like-
they were the messenger of Azathoth. I
Yes.
don't know what most of those words mean.
That they were the John the Baptist to this other's Christ, as it were. But that doesn't, from what you told me, that doesn't seem to. You said it was Golgoroth, or none of this seems to make sense.
Right there with you. The only thing we really got out of Ayers is that he's absolutely certain it's not Golgoroth.
It's not Golgoroth.
Well, when it comes to these cults, a lot of their beliefs are highly contradictory of one another. Not much of it can actually be taken for face value, especially when it comes to cults that involve drugs and debauchery.
Not that they've given us a lot of value to face in the first place.
The late leader of this cult, Echevarria, from what I understand, he didn't much care about the worship or the worshippers in the first place. He had his own ulterior motives. To what end he established this cult, we're still not sure.
Yes, I guess that's what Trammel says, that Golgoroth is not the site of the worship, but there are signs. I don't know. I've been reading as much as I can to try to understand it, and it all makes even less sense the more I read about it. There's some evidence of the Mayans or the Aztecs worshipped Golgoroth, or at least some of them did, at one point. Not all of them, but cults of him existed in the Yucatan. Perhaps that's why there's some evidence that the cult was active in Mexico City. That whole city's built on an Aztec city in the first place.
We had found a record back at Trammel's place. I think Kay took that with her when she exploded, but it was from a place called Luz Discos.
Yeah, we never played it.
I know. I read some things in Trammel's testament here, and she provides you with several things to read. It's letters sent to Trammel from somebody who is named, I suppose this may become slightly confusing, J.B.
No relation, I promise.
No, I think we would know if there was.
There's talk about making a letter that will honor their god and will help the nectar flow throughout all of North and South America. But there's a lot here about, seems mostly apologies. I'm sorry that the production is down, but it will be up again. The letter is taking a while. The album. The album is taking long, but just give me a little bit more time. Seemed quite... I don't quite understand what was going on, but it seems like they were making a record and mostly were sending apologies to Trammel for why it hadn't worked yet. Perhaps the most really useful thing I could find is a P.O. box that these letters were being sent from.
I didn't know you could send from a P.O. box. That's cool.
Well, that's the return address. They're all on a Luz Discos stationery. We
had found a letter in Donovan's possession from JB as well. I imagine this is probably the same person, because 3 JBs would just be too many.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Wasn't it Yeah, it was Donovan who wrote the letter to JB, right?
That makes sense.
Yeah, never sent it.
Yeah. I would say that seems like a place to investigate. I know there's some mention of the cult in Bangkok, but it's all a little vague. They said go to the fragrant honey shop, but how can you find that in all of Bangkok? Whereas this is a straight up P.O. box.
Yeah.
You are ultimately the investigators, but I would encourage you to maybe look at this.
I think that's the plan.
It might be nice to stay on the same continent for a change.
Is it a drive to Mexico City, or is it a flight?
I mean, I suppose you could drive if you wanted to, but the flight would be much more reasonable. Because New York is pretty far away from Mexico City.
Yes.
Like, if you were in Los Angeles, it would make sense to drive to Mexico City.
But we very intentionally left Los Angeles when we did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll go make sure that Princess is ready to fly, if you excuse me.
Yes. And, Dr. Smalls, I know I've briefed you on some of this information, but they could catch you up on everything else, I suppose. I must thank you for your help. I ask you for your absolute discretion in these matters. And while I know money is perhaps not the greatest motivator in something this dangerous, know that you all will be greatly compensated. I can see why my father never wanted to think of this again. I can't turn a blind eye to the world.
Ms. Winston Rogers, is there any mention of an Edgar Job in that manual by Trammel?
No. No mention at all.
Interesting.
You'd think his name would come up somewhere in here, but absolutely nothing. You mentioned Kavaria did something with Trammel?
Ayres was absolutely convinced that Edgar Job had some important part to play in the Kavaria's plan.
Well, Trammel is not a Kavaria. Perhaps he's being fooled like everyone else.
Oh, I'm almost certain of it. Oh, have I mentioned I'm pretty sure that all of this is according to Kavaria's plan, and really Trammel's just a puppet in the end? I'm much more worried with the Kavaria's plan than Trammel's. Just get that clear.
He's dead, though. Are you saying that he has a plan beyond his grave?
Oh, absolutely.
Would it shock you?
I suppose not. Kavaria is the one that brought this thing into the world. Trammel's just been harvesting it. I wonder if I could interview Edgar Job.
Did they summon the mouths, or did they just build up around him, and the mouths were always here? I don't know.
Well,
I don't know
in
either.
Ethiopia, they were trying to summon it, but it was already a stone feature in the ground when we found it, so...
Yeah, it'd be kind of weird if there was a couch with a mouth on it all that time, too.
They were trying to summon a stone carving.
No, a mouth. Big, huge, 30 feet across. Eats people. Drips some sort of drug that makes you loopy.
I recognize that this sounds insane, but it is true.
Yes. To be clear, Mr. Smalls, this is not a metaphor. Dr. Smalls. This is very real and very dangerous. But I know that you're... What's your drive again?
If I remember correctly, arrogance.
Oh.
Oh, interesting.
Fuck.
No way to compliment somebody on their arrogance without sounding like an asshole.
I know
Expertise?
that this is the kind of challenge that you might appreciate, and that your expertise could do well in looking at this.
Very
Excellent
well.
save.
I'll make sure the plane is fueled up, give you some more petty cash. I think American dollars will do just fine in Mexico. Good luck. I hope that you find answers.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Kearns, I need you to make a difficulty 4 sense trouble check.
Interesting.
Makes sense. I'll spend 2 points. That's an 8.
Someone's been tampering with the plane.
What? With Princess? Who? I'm gonna rip their fucking spine out!
It looks like the fuel line was loosened so that it would come loose during flight.
Okay. I'm gonna use mechanical repair to fix it.
Easy enough to do. That's a pretty simple maintenance job to fix for one like you. But yeah, somebody was here tampering with your plane. Make it so it was going to crash. I need you to make a difficulty 3 mechanical repair check.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll just spend 2 points and succeed. I'm gonna go let Rue know, I guess. Yeah, there's been... somebody's been trying to sabotage Princess.
Well, we gotta let Winston Rogers know.
Is there security at the hangar?
It's just at an airfield. There is
jeez.
security there, but it's not super tight security, if that makes sense.
It's 1930s security.
Yeah.
Yeah. This could be something that Winston Rogers could try to investigate, but
Okay.
this means that somebody maybe knows who you are or knows what your plane looks like or something like that.
Well, it was bound to happen eventually.
Yeah.
It is pretty distinct.
It is a super plane that exists outside of
Yeah.
time that's able to go across oceans that planes really shouldn't be able to go over at this point in history. But that's just a little bit of menace for you. Besides that, you're ready to go to Mexico City.
Yeah, somewhere between this and the takeoff, I'm gonna go get more pills.
Anything else people are going to do before they leave for Mexico City?
Collin is going to talk to Reg's cousin Tracy, who was an actor or actress.
Yep, off Broadway.
And because Collin has terrible luck, he catches her before a show instead of after.
of course.
Oh no.
It's a bad scene. Do you want to use any of your conversational skills?
No. Accounting, right?
No, that's an academic skill.
Right. Mm-hmm.
Although,
No.
you are mentioned in his will. He wanted you to have this, just some sort of knickknack, half-full flask.
Yeah. I don't know if I want to play out this whole scene. I think we want to get moving to the investigation, but I think that she cries and hugs you.
Stands awkwardly.
And what do you say happened to him?
Oh, no!
You gotta say, she's gonna ask.
Yep.
Fuck.
Well, I suppose he found the only piece that he could find anymore. Maybe there's some solace in that. Wasn't pretty, though, I'll tell you that.
Fuck
Oh my
me.
god!
She maybe would have let it go until you said that.
Oh my god!
What happened? Was it
Holy shit.
gangsters? What?
It was magic, actually.
Oh, that poor woman.
Shut up!
No, let him talk.
I'm loving my heart, Collin. Shut the fuck up!
Are you there, JB?
No,
he's just
no,
yelling
I'm not.
across space and time.
Now JB's in an alley getting high on nectar, and he sees this happening and brings him right out of it.
Like
Kearns
JP
is one alley over.
JP was about to do some nectar, but then he peeks out, sees this, and tosses that shit aside, and Secret Service tackles Collin to the ground.
No, I don't think that happens. I think what she's gonna say is, yeah, obviously, yeah. He was looking into that occult stuff that he was obsessed with, huh?
He was, yes.
I told him to stay away from that. Nothing good can come of that. I guess it did.
It did not. And I suppose it's best we just leave it at that. I don't want to give you too detailed a description here. It'd be real bad for your sanity.
God.
I suppose it's an odd question. If you could tell me this, they wouldn't be coming after me now, would they?
So I'm going to hook you up with a lady named Janet Winston Rogers. You should probably go talk to her as soon as you can. Tell her Collin sent you.
What? Okay.
The fact that they probably weren't going to go after her, but you just made the situation way more stressful than it needed to be is...
My specialty. Yes, I know. Thank you.
Anything else before we make the flight to Mexico City?
No, I think Collin burned that budget to the ground.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The flight to Mexico City is an uneventful one. You're just, like, flying over the continent. Nice and easy. You know,
No camels?
no camels, no nothing like that. Just landing in Mexico City. Fun fact about Mexico City is kind of like our Washington, D.C. here in the United States, in that it is not actually in a state, it is its own sort of federal district. Mexico City was built on the remains of Tenochtitlan, which was sort of the capital of the Aztec Empire. It's also built mostly on top of a lake that was drained and covered up. Tenochtitlan was built like in the center of the lake. It was apparently very, very beautiful. The conquistadors dealt with that, though. I will say the Aztecs were very big fans of human sacrifice, which is, I'm not a big fan of that, though I'm also not a fan of the conquistadors doing all the things they did there as well. But that was a long time ago. Mexico City is a pretty cool place to be living in at this time in history. While, it may someday become, for a little while, the kidnapping capital of the world, this is actually, the police are more or less in control. There's no big riots or anything going on. It's a pretty cool place to live. Even when the war starts, it's going to be a relatively cool place to live. Though the Nazis do try to get the Mexicans involved in the war against the United States at one point. The Mexicans do not buy that. It's actually why... Yeah. It's actually partially why the State Department funds the Walt Disney Company to make all of those Saludos Amigos shorts with the South American and Central American birds hanging out with Donald Duck to make Central and South America like us more so they don't join Nazis. Fun fact.
Nailed it.
We've gone way off the rails, but that's a true thing. You land in lovely Mexico City. What sort of outfits is everybody wearing?
Depends on the weather.
It's warmer here.
Everywhere we go is hot.
Yeah. Most of the places you go are pretty hot, yes. I will say the fashion here is mostly like that of most other Western nations. Also, Malta wasn't super hot, though there's usually a little bit more color in the outfits that are being worn. And you do see occasionally people in more traditional dress going around. But you see plenty of people going around in Western-style suits, but those suits often have bright-colored ties and stuff like that. You don't see a lot of people walking around in, like, all black.
I think I might bust out a nice shirt, like burgundy color.
Okay?
And I look amazing in burgundy. Like, I look hot as fuck.
Great. It is very warm here, so yeah, you're gonna be hot.
I don't think that's what.
I'm just being annoying. Go on.
Yeah, that's it. That's all I'm wearing. No.
I assume you're also wearing, like, pants of some sort.
Yeah, some light pants and like espadrillas.
Okay, great. What about the rest of the crew? Just so we can picture what you're doing as you're running around before you get vaingloriously devoured.
Collin is looking forward to getting vaingloriously devoured, so he's actually dressed up a little. He's wearing a button-down shirt.
Ooh.
I think he's wearing a tie.
Ooh.
And not dress pants. That's a little too much. But decent pants.
Okay. Do you have any color in this ensemble?
Green.
Green, like green tie, green pocket square sort of thing, matching.
Oh no, he's not wearing a smoking jacket or anything. He's just got a button-down shirt and a tie.
Right. Sorry.
Shirt is green, tie, I'm gonna say silver.
Okay.
Who else?
And long sleeve, short sleeve.
Long sleeve, rolled up.
Okay. So people will see the lack of the hand.
Yeah, it'd kind of look silly if he didn't have them rolled up.
Yeah. It would just sort of be hanging.
Yeah.
I've got mine rolled up too, by the way.
Yes.
Show off my forearms.
Of course.
And you know what? With all the athletics points that he now has, Collin is looking a little more like he remembers himself.
Aw.
This adventure is really awakening him. It's also driven him to become more fatalistic about everything, but,
Hey, we all gotta die Sunday.
Did you say someday or Sunday?
Sure did.
Asked and answered.
What about our other two?
Dr. Smalls is dressed very similarly to in Winston Rogers' office. However, instead of a black tie, their tie is not quite burgundy, but like a dark red. As they're walking off the plane, they have their suit jacket kind of slung over their shoulder because it's warm here.
And JB?
JB has his overcoat like tied around his waist and is just wearing like the button-down shirt, short sleeves with like 2 buttons at the top undone, and some very unflattering shorts.
Oh, you got shorts even. Okay.
It's warm. JB learned his lesson, even if it makes him look fucking terrible.
Yes. Okay, you look like a goofus. That's great. Okay.
100%.
All right. Well, you land at the Mexico City International Airport, and you are heading over to the Federal District of the city. And in the city center is around where that PO box would be. But Mexico City has several districts. It's a lovely place. And when you get off the plane, as you're getting your, pulling out your luggage and whatnot, you see just even performing in the airport are a trio of mariachis. And there's some people clapping along, throwing some money in the hat. It's good vibes here. It seems like a pretty chill city, which is a very welcome change from what you've been seeing lately, I think.
Yeah, but like, give it 2 days.
there, boils and ghouls and non-boonaries. Daniel's Dread Tales is a free podcast, and it will continue to be a free podcast. We can and have been doing this without any payment, because we're in it for the love of the game. But would the show sound better with a real editor? Yeah. Could some of us use some sound treatment or better audio recording equipment in our recording spaces? Sure. Would it be neat to have, like, basic merch? Like, I don't know, like stickers or something? Maybe. I don't know. That's really a question for you. Let us know on the Discord. Anyway, we're opening up a Patreon to help us get money for those things I just said. And on this Patreon, you're going to be able to find everything we've ever remembered to record in a handy audio format. This includes our monthly Twitch streams. Would you like that just as a podcast? Bam, you're going to get it. We even got a couple of games that never quite made it to air. You're going to be able to listen to those secret episodes, lost episodes. That's like cool, right? And you're going to get a bunch of fun little bonuses that Russell might be working on, putting together bloopers and stuff like that from previous episodes. And if you really want to hear the bloopers, I guess, you can get raw mixes shortly after we record. That's right, if you want to hear us just do the raw Daniel's Dread Tales, you can listen to it. And you can hear our awful, unfiltered sounds as soon as possible. The next episode, if you want to hear it, it is already up there in the Patreon. It's got all the ums, the uhs, the tangential banter, the breaks. It's all in there, baby. So, if you want to help us out with our hosting cost, listen to episodes a little bit in advance, even if they're going to be kind of messy, please check out our Patreon at patreon.com/dreadtales. We'll give you a shout out. You can name some of our characters. It'll be a good time. We hope to check it out. Again, that's patreon.com/dreadtales. A little bit of a logistics issue. Nothing too much, but what sort of hotel do you want to be staying at?
Well, what's our credit rating look like these days?
I don't know. You guys tell me.
Mine's sitting at a 4.
Alienists apparently do well for themselves.
It's Dr. Smalls?
Yeah, fair enough.
Well, maybe we get somewhere nice.
Yeah, let's go somewhere decent with, like...
Somewhere they put the cockroaches in suits.
Yeah, you go to a luxurious hotel. I don't know exactly the name of it. There's a lot of, like, really nice hotels in the city proper. They're kind of what are known as, like, mansion hotels. They're sort of taken from existing mansions, like big sort of sprawling villas that are turned into hotels in the various rooms. And you could get a couple of really nice places. It's very relaxing. Get some good stuff. Again, Mexico City, this place rules right now. It's a good place to be. If we want to make sure that everything is set, if you want to go to like the really nice hotel, I will need somebody to spend a point of credit rating.
This one's on me.
We're all sort of spending our money. That's what the credit rating is. But because you are splurging a little bit to get the really nice place, we got to spend a little bit of credit rating.
In theory, the nicer the hotel, the lower our chances of getting our throats slit in our sleep. So,
From what I understand, the first place was very nice, and that got ransacked.
okay.
Well, we got a refund for that one, so it doesn't count.
This place is nicer, though. This place is nicer. We don't need to go through all of the stuff about you getting settled, but you're staying at a nice hotel.
I assume we rented a car or something.
Yeah, you get a car. There is public transportation around here, but yeah, rent a car. The streets are relatively busy, but we're not talking about Los Angeles traffic or anything. You can get around pretty easily in a car or on foot.
That's also a nice change of pace. Travel has not been easy lately.
There's
Yeah, right.
there's streetcars too.
What are their names?
They're expanding the streetcar network, but there are streetcars. They don't have names. They are not named Desired nor anything else.
Okay.
So yeah, what would you like to do first? You know, I know when we were in Ethiopia, it was a little bit more focused to try to get where you were going to go. Right now, we're back into investigation mode, baby. Where do you go first? Yeah.
What time of day is it?
Whatever time you want it to be.
Right after check-in.
Yeah.
That makes
To
sense.
be in the morning, that's fine. Yeah.
So, priority 1.
Breakfast.
Let's find that disco place.
Lose Discos. The
Yes.
record business?
Yeah, like light records.
Also, by the way, I guess I should ask, who speaks Spanish?
I do.
I do.
It's nice to have two people who can. Yeah.
Oh, do I spend a point for that, or...
You have as much languages as you have in your language rating.
So I don't need to spend a point for it, but I'm limited to that number. Perfect.
So Collin speaks Spanish, and Kern speaks Spanish. JB and Donovan don't speak Spanish.
That is correct.
Who?
Excuse me, Dr. Smalls, not Donovan. Who's Donovan?
He dead. He's been dead for a while.
All right, you said you're going to find this loose discos. How do you intend to do that?
We had an address right on the record.
Mm-hmm. P.O. box and everything.
You have the P.O. box, yes.
No, that was the letter. The actual record had an address for Luz Discos on it.
It did.
Let me check my notes on this. I'm pretty sure you're only supposed to have the P.O. box. Did I not just tell you the P.O. box when we did this before? There isn't another address.
Okay.
The Luz Discos, it had the P.O. box on the thing. Yeah. So don't forget, you do have, this is something that gets overlooked, you do have access to libraries, although you kind of have to speak Spanish, or at least read Spanish to get the most out of the libraries around here. And you also have sort of your one major lead that you have from before, which is, of course, the P.O. box.
We should probably check out the P.O. box.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sounds like a plan.
Would that
Hey,
be just at a post office, or they got some sort of other facility there?
Yeah, it is it's at a big post office.
All right.
This would be the Palacio Postal. It's the crown jewel of the Mexican Postal Service.
Huh.
The architecture looks really nice. Unless you have architecture skill, you just sort of look at it and you're like, ooh, nice. If you want to look at it more, you can, but you probably just want to go inside.
Are there gargoyles on it?
There are not gargoyles on it, no.
Good enough for me. Let's go.
The P.O. box is just sort of sitting in the wall of P.O. boxes.
We don't have the key.
You do not have the key.
I look at Collin. Do you want to take this?
Yeah, absolutely, if you can cover for me. If we get access to it, all we're going to have is his mail.
I meant talk to the nice person at the till.
I also thought you were implying we needed to pick the lock. That makes more sense.
Jesus Christ.
Okay, it's not particularly hidden. It's just sort of in the middle of all the P.O. boxes. People are walking in and out all the time.
I did
Yeah.
not mean pick the lock. Could you please go and talk to that person at the till because you have more social skills than I do?
Oh, sure.
Thank you.
As this
Hello.
going
Fuck's
on,
sakes.
Donovan is hastily scribbling notes in his journal, in his little notebook.
Yeah. You could write a book about any individual person on this team.
It's weird, though. Those two seem to be arguing like they're a married couple, but that doesn't seem right. Yeah. You could go up to one of the attendants here, who it's a little harried, because things are a little busy. But, again, I'm going to translate all of this into English, but it says in Spanish. Hello, how can I help you?
Hello. How are you?
I'm fine. What can I do for you?
I'm
¿Dónde
not sure.
está la biblioteca?
The library's that way.
Damn you, I was going to make that reference.
Jokes aside, it's not bad to know that.
Yeah, of the things to ask in a Lovecraft game, ¿Dónde está la biblioteca? Is not a horrible thing to ask.
We're looking for somebody with a postbox. This number. You got a letter to deliver to him.
Yeah, we'll put it in the post box. You're not really supposed to do it this way. Is there a stamp on the letter?
As it turns out, I'm just flat broke, can't afford the stamp, so I'm just going to deliver it to him in person.
That's not how this works, sir. I don't know how.
All right, I'll
in
use
America.
reassurance. Yes, it is.
Yes, it is!
Oh, sir, I think I understand what you're saying.
That was
There are, I'd love to help you. There are transaction fees that would need to happen, though.
Is this person asking for a bribe even though I just said I'm broke?
Yes.
Alright, I can work with that.
Yeah.
Pull out my wallet. It's like, alright, so who owns this postbox?
Let's see here. Brooks. It's like a Brooks.
Brooks, eh?
Jonathan Brooks.
Jonathan Brooks, eh?
Is that all you wanted?
Let me go check. Go back to the rest of the team.
Let me go check.
Alright, name's Jonathan Brooks.
I mean, at the very least, we would need his physical address.
Do we?
I suppose not.
If we have his name, and we
Yeah,
know
it's
where
the
a
30s.
library is.
Yeah, we can look him up, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the way, the bribe that you need to give, pretty low. The
Yeah.
dollar goes quite a ways here in Mexico at this point.
Yeah, the conversion is like 2 to 1.
It's good. It's good for you.
All right.
So is it so low that I don't spend a credit rating on it, or?
You don't need to spend a credit rating on it. No.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because the way that played out, I pulled out my wallet implying I would give a bribe, and then I walked away after I got
Oh,
the
you
info.
just walked away? Okay, you didn't give the... Okay. Yeah. Sorry if we didn't make that clear. You probably actually had to go to the library real quick to figure out, like, which post office would have had this P.O. box in the first place. We didn't see that scene, though, because that was boring. But you
Scene
probably would
missing.
have had to do that. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, so I'll walk back over and say, thank you, and leave them a modest tip.
Yeah.
I mean, bribe. Always tip your postal worker.
All right. Jonathan
Do you
Brooks.
need... Okay, thank you. Yeah. They're not going to open it for you. You're
No,
not
that's
the
fair.
person.
We don't need the contents of it, I hope.
Probably.
So that's fine.
Okay. I will say, you could try to pick the lock. It also is a P.O. box. It's not that hard to get open. You just sort of hit it a bunch and yank it out and steal it. It'd be pretty obvious, though.
Yeah, I don't feel the need to do that.
I love how the GM is giving us destructive suggestions.
Me too.
I just,
Smells,
I
you
just
hearing
wanna
this?
Make sure.
Would you like to completely fuck stuff up as soon as we
Yeah.
arrive at a location?
just keeping our options open.
Clearly.
Let's go find that fucking guy.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll give you this. Also on the card that she shows you for Jonathan Brooks is a forwarding address
Oh, there you go.
Hey, there we go.
to the Lose Record offices.
Hey.
Yeah.
Well, now we don't need to go back to that library. Wouldn't want to experience all the strange things there again.
Yeah, the looks we got. Ugh.
Those creatures.
It takes you a little while to get to the Lose Records offices. It's in a different part of town in Coyoacan, which is sort of an arts district. Frida Kahlo is here right now. Lots of great artists. Leon Trotsky will retire here before he is ice picked. And the place itself seems to be on the second floor of a building. And it's sort of set up like a motel. Like, you don't go into the first floor. Like, you go straight up to the second floor. There's a side stair that leads up. Around here, looks like there's like a taco joint. Looks like there's a tax preparation office underneath, or at least accountants underneath it. Stuff like that.
My people.
And there is a faded sign that says Lose Records.
In English.
No, it wouldn't say it in English. Yeah, it says Luz Discos is what it would say, because it would be in Spanish. But you're able to say that Luz Records.
Huh. All right.
Well, I got a crazy idea.
I guess my question, before that happens, would you like to try to arrive here near the end of the day, or wait till nighttime?
End of the day, see who leaves the place. Like, just sit in the car, like, all inconspicuous, like, and just look at the people who are leaving the place.
Okay.
Just 4 men
That makes
sitting in a
sense.
car inconspicuously.
Yeah.
I
just a
mean,
light
we don't
stakeout.
all have to... Fuck, we don't all have to be in the car. One can sit on the bench or something. One can, like, read a newspaper, smoke a cigarette, whatever, you know.
Can we use the washroom?
Okay, I need each of you to make a difficulty 3 stealth check.
Fuck.
Oh, I don't have that.
Neither do I.
So I just roll straight?
You just have to roll straight then.
Well, shit. I'm sorry, team.
So for our listeners, what just happened was Kearns and Collin Kane rolled 6s, while JB and Dr. Donovan Smalls rolled horribly.
Yes.
Okay.
I rolled a 1.
I'm going to make a note of that.
Ah,
Now, to be fair,
the
Yeah.
worst thing your GM could say.
Dr. Smalls is basically just kind of sitting on a bench, smoking a cigarette
Yeah.
at the moment.
For the record, you see the stores around sort of closed down. The accounting firm closes down. The taqueria stays open, though. Still, people are going in and out of there occasionally. Nobody leaves the record company.
Perfect.
Also, as you're looking up, there are no lights on.
Well, can anybody else say front business?
Is it Sunday? Would they be closed on Sunday?
It's not Sunday.
No.
It's Tuesday.
Probably not a long weekend either. Okay, Kearns, should I open this one?
Might as well. Although we should, I don't know, should we wait until it's dark, or?
I mean, it's starting to get dark. Well, because you were waiting around. Like, that was the idea. Like, you were waiting around. Nobody showed up. The other business is closed,
Okay.
except for the taco joint across the street.
Okay. Yeah, sure. Yeah, let's do it. I'll cover for you.
All right. Collin, we'll go do some lockpicking. If necessary. I don't know, maybe they left it unlocked.
There's some off-the-shelf deadbolts on each door. Either one could get you in. You could open it pretty easily with locksmith, though. There's nothing fancy here. However, opening it is going to leave evidence that it was jimmied open somehow, unless you want to spend a point of locksmithing to make it so your break-in is not noticed.
Best to make sure there's no evidence left behind.
There you go.
All right. You make your way inside the offices. It's dark.
Flashlight.
Okay, we're doing flashlights. We're not turning on the lights.
I will use my low light vision.
Oh, right. I forgot you were a dwarf.
Yeah.
JB and Smalls, what are you guys doing?
I had already established that Dr. Smalls was sitting on a bench. Nobody came to talk to Dr. Smalls about this, so he sees you go to the building, and he's just gonna continue sitting on the bench, conspicuously watching the building.
What about you, JB? You going in?
I also failed my stealth check, so I think I don't want to draw attention to the break-in now.
Okay.
So I will also stay outside for now.
You can give us a signal if somebody is coming.
Yeah, I'll make a bird noise.
You're busting out the flashlights then?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. If people do see the flashlights through the windows of this place, that is going to look a little suspicious, but also turning the lights on, also suspicious, so,
Yeah.
It's a single large room, but there's plaster encased posts and wooden glass separator walls dividing it into 4 different offices. And the main thing you notice is that this place has been cleared out. There are filing cabinets that are open and empty. As you're looking around, there's a safe in the back. It is ajar and cleaned out. Desk drawers are open and empty except for some staples,
Ooh, staples.
Yeah.
Okay, how dusty does it look?
Yeah, pretty dusty. Not like a decade's worth of dust or anything like that, or even a year's worth of dust, but people were not in here earlier today, probably haven't been here for... Ooh, you gotta give me a skill to tell me to get anything more than that.
I don't think I have any evidence
I'm
collection.
sure I do.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what? I just purchased a point of forensics.
Perfect. Yeah, this is exactly what forensics is for. Yeah, people haven't been in here for at least a week. Maybe 2.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's a day wasted, I guess.
So, there's just nothing.
Well,
Like,
there are
and-
some papers on the ground that were sort of left behind as you're looking around.
what do the papers say?
A lot of it seems to be garbage, really. A lot of, catalogs that are addressed to this place, trying to sell music equipment, which is, not super useful. And you see that the catalogs that are actually on the floor, there's circles on them. And it looks like sort of the scribbles in there, it seems like whoever was here was trying to price out several albums. You see actually, some small math that he was doing and figuring out, actually, in particular, the production of records. That is the big thing that he was looking how much would it cost to get records produced which place should I go to actually produce these records? Because, like, this is a place where maybe they would record something. Actually, you don't really see any recording equipment around here. They probably weren't doing any recording.
Or they moved all the recording equipment.
Yeah, or they did that. You find an invoice in the trash. It's greasy paper stained with the red stains.
Huh.
Okay.
And it's a invoice in Spanish charged to Jonathan Brooks and Leticia de la Luz for last-minute production time at Estudio del Mañana, located at 1220 Morales Avenue, just up the block.
Oh. I bet these guys are closed by now.
Probably, yeah.
We should still pay them a visit.
All right, just a second here. I want to check something. Okay, so, using accounting, looking at these papers where they're pricing things out, does it seem like this place is the place that they would have chosen? Is it the cheapest?
It's the cheapest.
Ah, there you go. Accounting.
Yeah. It looks like they were... Yeah. But the thing is, it looks like he was comparing different places. Oh, and also, you find, as you're looking around, a record. However, it's broken in half.
Is it labeled?
Yes. It says side 1 and side 2.
Ooh.
Terrifying.
Does not have a name for the tracks.
Well, I guess we should see about getting this patched up and driving our new friend insane with it.
Collin!
Let's go see how good that studio really is.
All right. How are your marbles doing? Still rattling around pretty good? Maybe you could listen to this.
Well, I currently have like 9 sanity and 10 stability, so I think I'm okay.
Oh, yeah, there you go.
You're horribly self-medicating, but besides that, like...
I mean, hell, maybe this is why I'm perfectly stable, because I'm walking around fucking euphoric all day.
Yeah,
Yes.
compare it to Collin, who's raw dogging this.
Yeah, right.
Yes.
No, like, mad respect, but also.
2 people outside. Make a choice on this, because this is going to be a hard one. And succeeding is not necessarily necessary. Difficulty 8 sense trouble.
Huh?
Difficulty 8 sense trouble.
Yeah.
You know what? I'll spend the 2 points. You know what? I'll spend 3 points to possibly succeed.
Okay. Just because you are quote-unquote wasting those points if you don't get it. But give it a shot.
I could roll a 5 or a 6.
You could roll a 5 or a 6, you're right.
Haha! I rolled a 5.
Ooh!
Okay.
Damn!
The dice gods have smiled upon thee.
You realize that you are being watched. You catch a hint of somebody with binoculars on a nearby roof that seems to be mostly looking at the record store, but has also, in particular, noticed you two. And also because they're staring at the record store, which now has flashlights moving around in it, they've definitely seen that as well.
Okay. Dr. Smalls is gonna wave at them.
Oh, at the person who's looking with the binoculars?
Yep.
Okay.
That is an astoundingly Chad move, and I applaud you.
Yep.
The person, again, they're sort of a dark figure. You can't really see because it's, dark. But they look down at you, see you waving, then you see the figure run off.
Assert dominance.
Problem solved.
Incredible.
Yeah.
Shit.
Smalls has already endeared himself to me immensely.
Yes.
All right.
That guy was not did not have a sniper rifle trained on you or anything. They seem to maybe only have binoculars.
Which is entirely a good thing, because...
Yeah. The
Because
guy
they would have shot you.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. A guy at the taco place sort of waves at you, thinking that maybe you were waving at them.
You know what? Afterwards, I go over and I buy a little meal.
Okay.
Aw.
You know what? JP goes to join you, you know?
Holy shit, Kearns, they got tacos here.
Without us?
No, I mean in Mexico.
Boy, Colin's been real punchable this episode, huh?
Kearns is just gonna raise an eyebrow at Collin and go, huh, weird.
As JB and Dr. Smalls sit down with their food, Smalls is gonna just quietly be like, somebody was watching us, by the way.
It happens a lot.
I can't say I'm surprised that's happened before, but you can never tell if whoever's watching you is friendly or not.
Usually it's been a friendly, actually.
It has been a friendly, but, don't always know that.
Yeah, last time we tortured a guy.
I don't know if I would even say it's usually been a friendly. At least 60% of the time, it's been a not very friendly that's been watching.
I mean, the Knight of Malta and the guy in Ethiopia were both chill.
And how many others had been watching us?
Let's see, there's that time I got kidnapped in Malta.
There's a private investigator in Los Angeles.
Yeah.
Yeah, there were
Yep.
those PIs in Los Angeles
yeah,
who really
yeah.
fucked us up.
Yeah, they kidnapped Kay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guys in Savannah, Georgia.
Yeah, they mugged us.
Yeah. Like I said, at least 60%.
Yeah.
Well, now most of those people are dead.
By the way, the guy who served you sort of comes up to the... did you guys come out, the other two, come out of the office?
Yeah, I think we met up at the Tuggeria.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yep.
They ask if you want anything.
Absolutely.
Yeah. They also ask, haven't seen you guys around before. Where are you from?
Up north.
Okay.
I'll take a carne asada burrito, please.
Okay.
Extra guacamole.
Okay.
Colin's gonna ask for something spicy, not realizing he's going to get it.
Ooh.
Besides the food being pretty good, the guy running the taqueria seems friendly enough, but you guys don't want to talk to him, and that's fine. And with that...
It's nothing personal, It's just, Kay flirted with, one construction guy, and
now she's
nearly
dead.
got killed. So it's nothing personal against the taco guy. At least in my case, I'm just being cautious.
That said, he might know something.
Does the taco guy look healthy?
he looks a little overweight.
You got an extra mouth?
Oh, no. He does not look like he is, he doesn't look like he's drugged up or anything. I'm giving that to you because you have medicine skill. Looking at him, this guy is overweight. But, yeah.
Dr. Smalls, you should ask how his teeth are looking.
I mean...
You mean ask me, the GM, not him?
Yes.
You're not gonna just ask him, hey, what's up with your teeth, dude?
No.
His teeth seem fine.
Frank, are you still looking for vampires?
Vampires. No, what I found is somewhat scarier than any old Dracula.
All right. Well, there was the holy water, and now you're asking about people's teeth. I'm just a little in the dark.
I wasn't asking about people's teeth. That was the person who was playing me. As you can clearly hear from the difference in our voices.
Renee, are you looking for vampires?
Yeah, always.
Oh, fair enough.
Mr. Kern, if you have something you need to speak about, that's part of the reason why I'm with you, gentlemen.
I'm gonna go talk to the taco guy.
Okay.
All right. I mean, I guess we could ask him about the record place. So,
Can I get you something else? It wasn't too spicy, was it? I know you don't look like you're a local. Sometimes this can be a little spicy for out-of-towners.
Oh yeah, it was spicy, all right. Woo! Lovely stuff, though. My compliments to the chef, friend. Amazing. Okay. I'll take a horchata.
Okay.
And I pay triple the price of the drink.
Oh, he does not conflict with that. He does not tell you that it's not too much. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, no, we're just here to see some friends that used to run this record store, this Loose Discos.
Oh, you were friends with them? They haven't been around for a while now. God, it must have been a month or something now. I saw them moving out a bunch of boxes, and I haven't seen the lights on since then.
Fuck, I should not have said they were friends. Oh well.
They seemed like interesting guys. They used to come in here, talk about the music and the great parties they would have. They promised to invite me once or twice. I don't know.
Yeah, no, you probably wouldn't want to go to those kind of parties.
Yeah, no, they seemed... Yeah.
Sloppy?
He seems a little nervous now that you're talking about the parties. How much did you bribe him, by the way? A credit rating amount of bribe?
Now that we're actually chatting, and I noticed that he's getting nervous, I'm gonna spend a credit rating.
Okay. To make sure that he tells you everything about it.
Yeah. I'm just gonna slide over 100 or something. I don't know.
His eyes bulge out of his sockets.
Yeah, you're making this guy's like month.
Yeah.
Goddamn.
Yeah. For the record, it probably wouldn't be 100. It would probably be like, those are like 20 or something. But
Yeah, I'm not sure the rate of inflation there.
exactly,
So.
with the inflation. But I know that they did drugs. They did a weird drug. I hadn't heard about it. I tried it once. They called it, what was it?
Nectar?
Do you say that? Are you standing there? Like, have you wandered up to, like, listen?
We're all at the same table, right?
I thought she walked up to the bar.
Yeah.
Yeah, she went up to the counter. She went up to the counter.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, I missed that. I guess
Not she. Kearns is a he.
Then.
Yeah. He went up to the counter. Also, you
Mhm.
wouldn't understand it, right?
True.
This is in Spanish.
Colin's sitting at the table translating everything.
It was, nectar. That's what it was. Nectar. I even tried it one night, but it was bad. I felt good, but I felt bad. Nasty stuff. I felt all dirty and rowdy on that shit. I know they used to get it from, there were like little parties that would pop up on the street, and that's how you would get it. Though I haven't seen those parties lately. I only took a little bit. I never want to take any again. They used to go do recordings down at the Estudio de Mañana, though they haven't been doing that anymore either. So I don't know where your friends are. Oh, no offense about the creepy stuff.
Oh, no worries there. No worries there. Any idea what happened? Why the urgency?
I don't know. All I know is they started, they just loaded all of their stuff and they left. And the date he gives you for when they moved it all out is a week before you landed in Los Angeles, originally.
Interesting.
So, a couple months ago at this point?
Yeah, I haven't been keeping track of the exact dates on that stuff, but they moved all that stuff out a week before you landed in Los Angeles.
Alright. Shit. I don't have the brain for mysteries. What else should I ask?
I don't think he has anything else to tell you.
Okay, fair enough.
You gave enough money that he was going to tell you everything.
Alright, but did I give him enough money that he doesn't blab about us to anybody else?
Do you say
You
that?
spend a credit rating. I think that's a safe amount to ensure silence.
Are you going to say that to him? Say like, hey, don't tell anybody about this?
Yeah. I'm gonna
Okay.
tell him, well, you seem like a stand-up fellow, and I trust your discretion.
Oh, of course. Yeah. Good luck. And he hands you the horchata.
That says honesty. Is he gonna talk?
He's not going to talk.
Okay, cool.
If he was, what would you do about it?
I don't know.
I mean, like, if this guy got grabbed and tortured, like, he would talk, you know what I mean? But if somebody asked
absolutely.
him or something, or
Yeah.
he wouldn't, like, volunteer the information. You know?
Okay, cool. Yeah, I return to the table and relay everything.
Unfortunately, not a ton of info from that you didn't already know, though it
Mhm.
does confirm that Nectar is in play.
Yep.
And
Well,
then
I guess
they
we don't need
disappear.
to stop at the other place tonight then.
I mean, we might
It's
find
just-
something out.
It's just up the street.
Yeah.
Well, I still got a point in lockpicking. Let's go.
Okay.
I think I should be the lookout this time.
Okay. It's dark enough that you can make it over to the studio of tomorrow pretty easy.
Like all of us, right?
I assumed everyone
Yeah.
was going.
yeah.
Okay, cool.
It's a moderately sized operation in an old single-story office. It's in a relatively more modern part of the city, and the door is locked. In fact, it looks like there is a newly installed lock here.
Well, clickety-click, lockpick time.
This is going to be the same thing. If you want to finesse it to leave the lock in working order, you could spend a point, or you could just break the lock with 1 point. Like you're, picking it, whatever, but you're going to break the lock.
I'll finesse it. Don't need to wreck people's property.
Okay. Make me a stealth check, difficulty 4.
All right. That is a 4.
Woo!
Okay. You're able to get the door open, and nobody has noticed you.
Place is still in full operation, so that's sort of a miracle.
Well, it is nighttime, so...
So it's a little late to ask this now, but were there any lights on in the building?
No. However, when you open the door, you do see a lights on.
Ah.
Huh. Well, I already said that I'll be staying outside because I have sense trouble out the wazoo. So.
Well, time for Collin to go do some more talking this episode. Yes, I will surreptitiously approach this light.
Okay.
I'm assuming it's a desk light, not like a fixture in the ceiling
Yeah,
or something.
it's a small lamp, actually. It's a small floor lamp, but it's not very bright. It's sort of shorter, and you see that it is next to a couch. It looks like this building has 2, recording booths, and also, a little office that opens up into the office, and you see a man in short sleeves sleeping on the couch.
Huh. I'm not sure what to do with this information.
He's not, wearing pajamas or anything, but yeah, he is asleep. If you keep doing stuff in here, he will probably wake up, but your successful stealth and locksmithing means that you got in without this guy noticing.
Oh, I wonder if this is the security guard.
He's not a very good security guard, it seems,
Clearly.
if he is a security guard. Yeah.
Well, 90% of the job is literally nothing happening.
Yeah. He's also not wearing, a uniform.
Well, I guess I'll use some evidence collection to try and figure out what happened with Luz Discos.
As you are looking around, you don't really find anything immediately as you're looking around in here. Actually, as you're looking around, it seems like no recordings have happened recently. You look at a schedule of recordings, and it seems like no recordings have happened here for a couple months now. Actually, exactly to the day that the Lose records cleared out. Oh, actually, no, a week before that, actually.
Huh. What was their last project?
It says Lose records.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
And a chance there's a copy of that around.
Not that you could see.
Yeah, all right. Well, I'll go talk to the others. So there's a guy in there. He's sleeping on the couch. I couldn't find anything. Just a quick check there. Any ideas?
Talk to the nice gentleman.
Okay, but no torture.
Who wants to go talk to him? And are you going to be, pulling a gun on him, or?
We did have to break in to, get in here, so... Yeah, if we do talk to him, there's no way it's going peacefully.
Well, all right then. JB, you look menacing over there, okay? Perfect, just like that.
This is a terrible idea.
How about this? Can you conceivably make it so the lock is back in place and we just knock?
I can think of a couple ways to do that.
Yeah.
I mean, it is
So
possible to pick a lock closed.
You had spent the point, so you could do that, yeah.
And we pretend like we never went in there.
Sure. Click.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And you're going to go knock at the door now?
Yep.
Yep.
Like good boys.
Bang, 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 bang.
The shout of Mierda is so loud you could hear it through the door.
Ah.
And as you hear a bit of a thump on the inside as well.
he rolled off the couch.
You fell off the couch.
And outside of that, you don't hear anything. Actually, you hear somebody approach the door, but they don't say anything.
Oh, JB, stop being menacing. I think you spooked him.
JB looks exasperated as per usual.
That's better.
JB never stopped looking exasperated, for the record.
Do you try to knock again? Do you say something?
Knock, 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 knock.
There you go.
A voice comes through, and he says, I have told no one anything. You tell Mr. Brooks, Mr. Konolov. It's fine. I'm not giving up any information. Please go away.
Hey, I think we should probably talk to this guy.
Mm-hmm. Konolov
Not a name you've heard before.
is a Slavic name.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna use a point of reassurance.
You don't need to spend a point. You can just say that you're
Okay.
using reassurance. Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna use reassurance, and I'm gonna go. We don't mean you any harm. We're just here to talk.
Then I burst down the door.
Nobody has to get hurt. I grab Collin as he's flying towards the door. Nobody has to get hurt. We're just gonna talk and leave you in peace.
Who are you?
Someone who doesn't want the world to end just yet.
Come inside. I don't want anybody to see you. Come inside, quickly.
Holy shit, it worked.
Oh my god, I'm genuinely shocked. Okay, let's go.
And he opens the door and is surprised to see 4 people there. He also has a shotgun, pulled out and pointing at the door.
Hi, we met earlier. You wouldn't remember it.
Collin! 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 Oh my god! What is with you today?
He doesn't know the context for that. We're fine.
Dr. Smalls just slowly face palms.
Thanks for listening. Daniel is our keeper for Eternal Lies, Renee plays Franklin Kearns, Nathan plays JB Falk, Damien is Donovan Smalls, and Russell was Collin Kane in addition to mixing, mastering, and musicking this episode. Other than our main theme by Claire L.W., regional Mexican guitar by Dripiados on Pixabay, and Dale Mariachi by Casa Rosa Productions on YouTube. Additionally, our album art is by Trinity the Tea Time Witch. If you're hearing this the week it comes out, you've still got time to submit questions for the campaign up to this point over on our Discord or our email, both of which you can find links to in the show notes. Again, thanks for listening, and until next time, if at first you don't succeed, tell everyone and let their bewildered stares be your consolation prize.